Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Dethroning Your Inner Critic YouTube channel. So let's talk about how you can manifest abundance. I want you to understand that abundance is actually an energy that gets generated by you. So you have the power of knowing how to shift the very energy inside your body. And because when you know how to do that, that's when you have the power to alter the life that you're living. You actually have the power to create everything that you've ever dreamed is possible for you. That's really what I want for all of you, to know how to maintain a different energy and vibration inside your body right now, regardless of your current circumstances. But the issue for most people is that our automatic mind is very deeply rooted in fear. Now, it's not our fault. It's part of our survival mechanism hardwiring. But nonetheless, it's the very thing that keeps so many people living the same life over and over, where you have a vision for what you want your life to be, but you don't know how to get there. And that, my friends, is the very issue. See, we're taught in our culture that getting the life we want is about knowledge and how-tos and who you know and your education. And you have to work really hard to get the life you want. And a lot of that is total BS. But these are faulty ideas and beliefs that have been handed down to us. And those beliefs keep us stuck in these old past-based emotions of anxiety and inadequacy and comparison and jealousy. And I want you to understand that your circumstances will only begin to shift when you know how to liberate yourself from your old mind. That's where everything begins. So manifestations are very real, but it's not about hacking the universe so that you can get what you think will make your life complete. It's not about figuring out how to force or manipulate your circumstances. It is so much different than that. And unfortunately, that's what most people think manifesting the life of their dreams is all about. But it's way more scientific than that. And so when you understand the science behind it, you actually start to witness your life taking a new direction. Now, understand, this is not about always having positive energy or high energy. That's not sustainable. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about no longer waiting until you get what your old automatic mind says you need. Because that's what most people are waiting for. They're waiting for getting what they need so that they can feel whole. And manifestation is a journey. And in that journey, there is loss and failure and betrayal and uncertainty and fear and a host of other very uncomfortable emotions. So the difference with those people that manifest abundance and those that don't is the ones who are manifesting their abundance. They don't let their fear and doubt and pain get in the way of keeping their focus on their vision. Now, that's the key. To learn to use a rewired mind that's aligned with the future that you're designing. Because when you practice that every day, seeing yourself in your mind's eye, actually living that life, you can't help but feel a surge of energy running through your body. And this is how you train your mind and your body and your soul to wake up every day into those higher vibration emotions, right? Where you're intentionally and consciously focused on what you're designing. That is the energy that's literally attracting all of the puzzle pieces to you to make that life an actual reality. That is the single most important thing to understand. Your energy is like a magnet that manifests your life. And that's not what most people understand when it comes to manifesting. Most people are overwhelmed and stressed in trying to figure out the how. And this is why so many people are living stressed out and unfulfilling lives, right? This is why doing your inner work is the most powerful thing you can ever do for yourself. It's reinventing a new self that's free from the beliefs and the emotions of your past. So if you're someone who dreams of having a business or having more fun in your life, and you're frustrated because you don't have the things you want, then perhaps you're going through your life with the same thoughts and beliefs over and over again that continue to keep you from your fulfillment and satisfaction. So in order to manifest whatever it is that you're longing for, you can't continue to think from the mind of your past, because that's just creating more of your past year after year. So liberating yourself from the thoughts and the emotions and the behaviors that are rooted in your past is not quick. It's not easy. It's not overnight. It's a practice. You have to first unlearn the you that's been created by your old mind. So the key to manifesting is that you hold your focus on your vision and your intention. And you need to understand that your life is hardwired to avoid pain. So if you're letting your old mind govern your life, it's very hard to stay aligned to your vision and intention, because that old mind wants to numb you to that pain, to that discomfort. That's why so many people are grumpy and judgmental and unhappy and unfulfilled and stuck. So I want you to imagine if you were able to no longer identify with those emotions of your past, and if you were able to free yourself from staying rooted in that stuck pain. I want you to imagine right now, not only what your life would look like, what would your partner's life look like? Your spouse's life look like? What would your kids' lives look like? How would you impact the people that you serve in the world and that you come into contact with? Now, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome, that's going to continue to give you a life in which you're waiting until something out there changes before you can live your best life. And to me, that's heartbreaking. So this new chapter of your life is about the potential to experience the freedom that comes with a shift in the very energy you carry inside your body. You have the space to be excited about the unknown of the future that's yet to come. You don't even have to know exactly what you're creating. You just stop trying to force or manipulate the universe to give you what you want. And that is when the magic happens. But it's actually not magic, it's science. Because like energy attracts like energy. That's one of the laws of the universe. So you need to know how to let go of the oars, right? You need to stop trying to row the boat upstream. You need to feel worthy of receiving all that is meant for you. That's how you become a different and greater version of yourself. And you know you're evolving when you can see the shifts in every area of your life. You're actually flowing with the river of your life instead of swimming against the current. And over time, this is what actually changes your nervous system. It actually creates different neural pathways in your brain. And that's the best part. You feel the emotions that are aligned with your vision instead of reliving the emotions from your past over and over again. You teach your body to emotionally experience your future self right now, because your brain can't tell the difference between your imagined life and your current life. So when you are keeping your eye on that vision, Your brain will emit chemicals like dopamine and serotonin and oxytocin and endorphins, right? Because you're focused on what's coming and you know there's greatness that's coming. You're seeing it in your mind's eye. So you're experiencing the feelings and the emotions now instead of what most people do, which is to wait until the exact circumstances happen before they'll let themselves feel the joy and the vitality and the excitement and the aliveness and the gratitude. And this is how you generate a different energy that literally acts like a magnet and pulls abundance towards you.